Alright, hello guys. It's me, Elle. I'm back. And I am still bringing you No Man's Sky. But guess what? Today is not game time. I am delivering on my promise, which is reading the poem that I wrote, which was inspired by the Aquarius expedition, the Angler's story. Okay? So, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good time today and everything is well with you all, right? So, yeah, as I said, today is going to be um, a reading of the poem that I wrote. Uh, and the title of the poem is The Angler's Dream. Without further ado, I will read you the poem that I wrote while the Aquarius expedition was going on, which about ran for, I think that was 3 weeks, and it started in September. So when I finished it, I wrote this poem right after I finished it, but the expedition was still on, right? It was already first few days of October. Okay, so about some time has already finished, and then since then, but I was just so busy, and I was in. There were expeditions that came out. There was the season first of another game, Diablo 3, that I really just enjoyed playing, and then after that there was the Cursed expedition, and then there was now the ongoing expedition, which is the Redux Beachhead. And I was just so busy and not feeling well after I finished the Cursed expedition because I already explained that on my video previous to this, which was the Meet Yourself. So this is now the only time that I have realized that I haven't really done this, and I promised, and when I promise something, I just cannot go on without actually finishing it or doing it, because it's just the way I am. When I promise something, I have to keep it. And the thing is, I always remember myself not to make promises anymore that I cannot keep. But this particular poem has already been written when I said I would share it. So really, the promise was doable. It's just that I was busy, and well, until now, I'm still not in the best of spirit, because I probably just not into the best of moods. It could probably be the Mercury retrograde going, not sure. But anyway, um, I hope you enjoyed the poem. And the reading, I'm not sure if I can really bring out the emotion that is in this poem out into the open with me reading it, because, yeah, as I already said, I'm not really feeling so bubbly and, well, bubbly. Why should it be bubbly? But, as lively as I could be, with me not really feeling the best of, you know, my myself, as I feel like right now I am pretty much introverted. So anyway, like, bear with me guys, because I just have to get this done. Okay, so let's go now. So the title of this poem is The Angler's Dream. Out of the blue, one day, an expedition came out. News spread like fire, invited travelers far and about. The angler has set and left a trail for all to follow, to pursue a dream full of passion. or sorrow? I was not interested at first, I have to admit. What was there to see and give time to commit? I told myself there are far better things to do. But the allure of treasures is hard to forgo. So I packed my bags and followed the angler's path. But weather conditions were catastrophic in its wrath. Reality hit me that my patience and passion wavered. I stopped in my tracks and could no longer be bothered. Time passed by, but the angler's dream still lingers. I had to admit that my curiosity needs some answers. What if there really is a treasure waiting to be found? Would I want to miss the opportunity this time around? With my heart full of vigor and hope, I set out again. In my mind, only the angler's dreams shall remain. I will persist no matter the difficulty I will encounter. At the end of this path, this dream, I will conquer. The path was littered with hiccups, but I continued. Never give up, I tell myself, and I felt renewed to appreciate the journey instead of struggle. And finally, I met the dream. My heart was full. But reality is such that nothing remains certain. How you feel at the end may not be the same. The glitter you longed to see may not stay forever. In a flash, you realize there really is no answer. At arm's length, eye to eye with your dream, you search deep into the vastness of the vulnerabilities it keeps. But your own fear is the one reflecting back to you. Caught off guard, you are lost, not knowing what to do. So I buckled up for the hardest choice to make, to let my dream go without regret for sanity's sake. Though finding it took every ounce of my energy, holding it for the last time, I whispered, I set you free. The end. So, ladies and gents, that was a poem that represents a dream that you are so entrenched, captivated, almost to insanity. You are addicted, you are obsessed with this dream that you keep clinging to it and keep thinking of it. And it's in your mind, it's like haunting you, something like that. And well, at the end of it, when you actually finally see the dream right before you, the treasures, you just realize the treasure is far too valuable to keep hidden somewhere in your vault. You just realize that this beautiful thing needs to be out there and be seen by others, to be appreciated and to be free. Just as you need to be free from your obsession and the lingering thoughts and feelings that you keep deep inside of you that makes you feel like you're crazy. You are living in a dream. And you just have to set yourself free from that to move on and to live. Free from doubt, free from insecurity, free from obsession, and free from the attachment and the grasp of all this illusion and all this grandeur and all this passion that keeps you tied to it, entranced to it, like almost wrapped around it, like captivated and entwined to it. You need to free yourself from it. So the words here probably doesn't really capture my the full spectrum of my emotions, because I meant to read this to the public. And this is, although this is inspired or triggered by the angler story, this is actually my story. And this is some form of deep dive into the ocean of emotions, that you have a dream, you found your dream, you see your dream eye to eye, it is within you, your grasp, it's in front of you, but then you are enraptured by this dream. You are taken fully, completely, without restraint, without limit, without boundaries. You are in it, in this dream. But then you realize that you just have to set this free and let it go. Something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the poem, guys, and enjoyed my reading. Although I hope I was able to capture really the emotion here in this poem, because as I said, I'm not really in my best self right now. But I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, before I leave and end the video, I wanted to read you a poem, not a poem, sorry, a quote that I said I would be doing from now on at the end of my videos. And it's a beautiful quote by one very famous actor and performer and a martial artist, Bruce Lee. So hold on. Okay, so the quote reads, "Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning, a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable." And realization, like that was his quote, right? Bruce Lee, and it's a very beautiful quote. And my interpretation is that there are different kinds of love, and you find those different kinds of love in your lifetime when you're young, when you're half as young, and you get older and older and older, and you meet people, different kinds of people, and then eventually you will meet the dream of your lifetime. And when that happens, you find what we call the true love. And true love is freedom. When we come to a place of love, we conquer the impossible. It gives us courage to face our fears, hope to face tomorrow, strength to experience the rigors of life, and that void in the heart is filled up where only warmth remains. And for me, it is the true freedom. When you find true love, you can let go. You can let it go, and you don't have to be so obsessed trying to hold on to it like a treasure that you don't allow other people to see, because you are so jealous and you don't want others to look at it even. And this kind of feeling is not freedom. This is not what true love is. And this angler's dream, when the angler finally look at the catch right in front of him, and and he just realized, that it's just so beautiful. The catch was just so beautiful, and that it is begging for him to be free because it just cannot be contained. It cannot be caught. It's just so beyond beautiful, and that he himself needs to be free from that kind of obsession. Okay? So, here, guys, I will leave you with a wish that we all fall in love in the best way we could, and when we fall in love, we are able to see eye to eye with this love and be able to appreciate it and be grateful that you found it. Okay? So I hope everything will go well, and tomorrow is a brighter day for all of you. Okay? This is me waving. Until then, see you.